Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Saturday, the 9th of December. Man, it's just, it was 31 degrees this morning, and everything is all frosty, frozen. All the grass is all white from the dew freezing on the fog and stuff freezing on the grass. And all of a sudden, I hear rain, and I look up, it's 32 degrees. And it just came down as rain, but it must have been warm. It's part of that dadgum storm, I guess, still lingering on. And now it's up to like 34. But anything up in them hills is going to be frozen. But what we're going to do today is we're going to go into town, Longview, go south into town. And we're going to grab Kyle, our oldest son. His birthday was last weekend, and I had the deal with my eyes, so we put it off, and we postponed it a day, and the next day, then he wasn't feeling good. I don't think I ever heard why. He just wasn't feeling good, and he says, why don't we do it next weekend, which was fine, because, you know, on the next day, my eyes were even worse, so it all worked out. But we're going to do that today, but yeah, in the wet and the rain, it's nasty out here. It's been just dumping. It kicked in probably about 9 or so this morning. It got down to 29 last night, and yeah, 9 this morning. It was 31 when I heard the rain pounding on the roof. I go, that's probably not rain. It was rain. It's warm rain. That's the way it is this time of year. It's better than, you know, it was snow this time of year last year. But I think by this day it was clearing up. But anyway, welcome to Saturday. Very, very excited to be adding another Royal Enfield to the family. Really excited. Well, that one, I don't know why this is such a special one and why I lingered so long on it. I don't know, it's kind of one of those things that, you know, is this just a little fad, a little fling? Because, you know, you get those things, you get all interested, you start studying and, you know, doing all your checking out, watching reviews and everything else, and then you finally just go, never mind. Keep talking about getting that charger off of that seat. Been there for a couple years now, I think, about that same spot. That's the other bike that has that same, gives me those same vibes that that classic 350. Just that old school, laid back, just naked bike, incredible fun. That I keep talking about, that root of motorcycles. It just brings you back to the day, you know, when everything was simple. Your motorcycle was your toy, your transportation, and everything. I mean, I didn't, you know, I had a car to drive, but even when Kelly and I were dating, the only time we drove is when it was just cold and nasty, and we just didn't feel like dressing up and getting out in it, you know. We rode a motorcycle everywhere. I mean, we have, until the kids came around, we pretty much lived on motorcycles. Always. It was crazy. Of course, the kids put the kibosh on that. Not that I regret any of that in the least. But, yeah, that gives me that vibe too. That one, you would think that the Iron would too, because that's probably more of a standard and, you know, somewhat classic motorcycle. It has that same style. That's a very classic style, every bit as much. But I don't know, the Slim does it more to me. That is the most pleasing motorcycle to ride. You just can't even put it in words. I can't. And every time I ride that thing, it's just like, dang, I'm so glad I have this thing. It's kind of one of those deals. Which I haven't ridden it quite a bit. That's been a while. It has been a while. It's crazy. it's funny how time flies once winter kicks in. That GT650, that thing is just something special. It's because I think because it's, you know, it's not super fast or powerful or anything like that. It just makes you focus on the joy of riding a motorcycle with no strings attached, you know, no stress. I remember when I was a kid, you know, I'm just going to go out and take it easy. Next thing you know, you're at 12 o'clock and you're doing stupid things, you know, and then, you know, you when at the end of the day, you're laying there in bed that night going, that was really stupid. You just lose your mind. I don't know. I just always had that horrible thing of doing that. But, and that, you know, I definitely had my fair share of crashes, but considering how much I rode, I need to think how many miles over the years I've ridden motorcycles. It's probably staggering. But a lot of those weren't that. These are like more real miles. I mean, there's a lot of guys that have a lot of miles, but they go on these long trips. Well, trips are just mile burners, you know, because like you got a destination. I mean, look at the thing we did earlier this year. I mean, that was almost 4,000 miles. And you know, you did that quick. Did it in, what was it, 10 days or something like that? But anyway, that's how you rack up a bunch of miles. Granted, that is miles on a motorcycle, but how many of those are just droning down a boring road? You know, I'm talking miles where you went places, not distant places, but did all kinds of back roading and, you know, those things. Those are quality miles. Training miles, you know, if you didn't already know, you learned after that, you know, the different obstacles you run into and things that happen. You know, they're just, the stories are like endless. I should write all these things down, you know, write my memoirs or whatever. Crazy days on motorcycles. I should really compile all that stuff. I keep talking about doing it when I retire, but, you know, you should be thinking about stuff like that now. You could probably come out with a book or two out of those things. A lot of people have done that. I've pondered that idea too. But that 350, that's just going to add to that sensation of joy of motorcycle riding. And then I went to bed with the most pleasing thoughts last night after riding that thing. I don't know why. Like I say, those things don't bother me, but, you know, it kind of sort of does. You can't help yourself but to worry about that a little bit. I was concerned that thing would be so disappointing performance-wise that, you know, I'd be bummed. And if I was, that'd be the end of that little frill and, you know, move on to the next thing. But I was very, very, very pleasantly surprised. I was quite shocked how nice that thing was. What amazes me is just how stable that thing felt. When I was building the vlog today, I'm thinking, man, that was no review. My mind was so consumed with the motorcycle. I had to keep reminding myself, you are videoing this, you know, say something. So I'm sorry about the babbling, because I'm listening to myself as I'm riding along there. I'm going, yeah, your mind was consumed with that motorcycle and not the vlog. But those things happen. Good old Roadie Road King. I've been pondering putting the stock seat on there again, because when you're just goofing around, it's a way more playful seat. So I found where it was. I couldn't figure out what I'd done with it there for a while. It's sitting up on that shelf up there, but I think I'll put that on just for goofing around. You know, when you're going somewhere, you want to be super, super comfortable. That's the seat. But that stock one had that more of a playful feel to it, you know. Anyway, it's getting about that time. I need to get ready and head to town. Go see my boy. I don't know. I think Ryan and Michaela might show up. They were going to show up last weekend, but I don't know if they're going to show up this weekend. But I'm talking to you now because you know how terrible I am about recording anything. So we'll see how well that goes. Usually not well. That's personal time, not vlogging time. So, as always, as we do family things, I never record it. The rain, not even for a moment, has stopped power blasting outside.
No, geez, dumping nonstop.
Yep. Go between the car and the restaurant, you get soaked. Finally get dry in the restaurant, get soaked going back out to the car.
There you go.
That was very nice. It had, what was that, Freddy's?
Yeah, Freddy's just for the halibut.
Yeah, that's the name of it. Freddy's just for the halibut. That fish, we got these little fish chip baskets.
Oh man.
Very filling, very, very, very good.
It was. That was amazing.
Not overly cheap, but it was well worth the price, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Man. Jeez. So we got home, I don't know, it was about 4 o'clock. And then for about 15, 20 minutes, maybe a half an hour, I was goofing around with some, Kelly was wrapping some Christmas stuff. And I was, we were charging, batteries and doing some technical stuff with Christmas gifts for the kids and stuff, grandkids. And, I woke back up at 8 o'clock. I got about 3.5 hours sleep sitting at my desk. I just went out. Boom. Man, I felt like I wasted my whole day away sleeping. Kelly goes, well, I left you alone. I figured you must have needed to sleep. I got a good night's sleep last night. Actually, really good sleep. I told you guys last night I'll probably sleep really good thinking about the classic 350. And I did that, boy. I went out cold. Hey, we're going to have 2 chrome bikes in here. Anyway, what I was going to do when I got home, and I was going to come out here and try to sort some of this stuff out. And try to come up with a game plan of where she's going to go. I'll sort something out. It shouldn't be bad. But just got to organize the room a little better. Move some things around. I was going to get that weight set, and we're going to make kind of out of one of the boys' bedrooms, kind of make a little exercise room / craft room. Mainly for Kelly. She's got too many craft projects going on. But it'd be nice to get that set up for her. You know, I just kind of make a weight room out of it as well. Or you could do one of the rooms. We got two open bedrooms back there with just some stuff, old stuff that could mostly be thrown away for the most part. And sitting back there just wasting space. Just an empty room. It's all shut off on that end of the house, so we're not even heating that area of the house. I mean, it's just closed off. Maybe go back there to get things that are back there, but even when you close stuff off, it has a way of, the heat seeping across and getting in there anyway. But anyway, so now it's about time to... It's almost 9 o'clock now. Probably grab the little woman, do a goodbye vlog, and I'll probably end my day. I'm so wide awake now. I don't know what. If I get myself into something, I'll get in trouble by doing that. But because I'll be up to all hours of the night, so I just try to get some sleep and get up early and piddle with stuff, plan out my day. This is kind of what was in my head. Is rearranging the bikes in a way, because you got to be able to get them out, and you don't want to have to move a bunch of stuff. Anything over here, I just roll flirty behind the car, and I can zip it right out. And over here, these all are Mandor bikes, so everything over here just rolls right out. The Iron is a really good Mandor bike too, but the Slim as well. Road King, forget about it. the slim, the bar's a little wide. You got to negotiate it through there, but it makes it. But anyway, gonna bounce and get with the woman here in a little bit, and we'll do a goodbye. Well, hello there, YouTube. Hasn't stopped raining for literally a moment.
No.
Not even a break. In fact, even Sasha, the most anti-rain dog ever, finally just given up and going, guess I gotta go.
Yeah, it's not gonna stop.
Stands out there in the rain and does her business. Good bud.
I know.
That's bad.
Yeah.
It's just never a break, because usually there's a little break here, and I don't know if they hear it or something, and they'll go to the door and need to go, Mom, need to go, Dad.
Yeah.
And then they go off, do their thing, come back, rough, ready to come back. She went out in the rain.
Yeah, she does not like to get wet.
The craziest thing, that dog in that rain.
Oh, no.
You ought to see them, all of them. There ain't no one out here, is there?
They're all crushed out in the house.
Daniel sit behind his chair over here beside us here. Buries himself behind that chair. You don't even know he's there until he moves, and it scares the heck out of you.
Mm-hmm.
He's black and blends into the darkness, you know. But anyway, first world dog problems, I guess, huh?
Yes.
They're all lounged out everywhere. Just like they love their weekends.
I know.
Man. And in the summertime, you can't. I mean, there's 100 miles an hour on the go. You know, all adventuring.
Yeah, and then all winter long they sleep.
Yeah, they don't want to play out in that rain.
I wouldn't want to either.
No fun in that at all.
Uh-uh.
But anyway, it was a nice lunch with our son, or a week's delayed birthday lunching that we had. Gave him his birthday present stuff. Everything's all good. That fish dinner.
Man, that was good.
That thing was sideways good. That was messed up. And we got I'm glad. I was thinking, the medium, and then Kyle went for the small. I says, you know what? I think I'll go for the small too.
Good thing.
Good thing, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what I'd hate to think what the large is.
Oh, yeah.
Feed everybody at the table. Wow, I was so stuffed when we were done with that.
Oh, yeah, and it just kept getting worse.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like it felt. Even my son said, I think it's getting. When we got home, he had texted Kelly. He goes, I think I'm getting fuller. It was good.
It was.
It was a good day, even though it's all rainy. Nice family time day.
Yeah, nice seeing him on
Yeah,
this one.
yeah. Good times. Good old family times.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess on that, we're going to slip on out of here and call it a Saturday.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Sunday and Monday.
Heck yeah. All right. Hopefully the rain will be a little less.
I know.
The Tuesday's going to be the first day. It's going to be sunny, like all day. Of course, back to work.
We'll be back.
Oh, Kelly finally got all her diabetes wireless and whiz-bangy stuff. So once again, luckily because that doctor that does specifically the diabetes stuff and that controller, he's like up in Seattle or something.
Yeah.
And he will be back here this Monday, and so she'll have another doctor's appointment, get that all settled out. Then
And we'll be good for a while.
It's kind of cool. We didn't take it apart. We're just looking at the boxes and stuff. It comes to us, and then she brings it to the thing there on Monday. But that'll be nice for her.
Yeah, that'd be nice. My fingers will say thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. See you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.